I want to get into the Lupe, Fiasco, and
What's
Redville
that?
Harvard panel that we saw at Harvard Law, because that was really a dope,
Literally.
shout out to my boy Isaac Groove for putting me onto that. I've never even heard of this until recently.
No,
but
it
you had
just
said
restarted.
you had been going to a lot of them, right?
So they had 2 so far. So
They had 2 so far.
So
Okay.
shout
This
out.
was crazy.
No.
It was amazing.
I'll say shout out my man's Rob putting work in Harvard Rap, but
Rob put in work. That sounds super familiar.
Rob,
He sounds familiar to me.
he's the
I
goat.
definitely follow him or
You
something like
definitely
that.
do.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
probably
yeah.
do, but he's the goat. He's the goat.
I've heard his name
Big bro,
floating around.
big
Yeah,
bro.
shout out to you. I don't know you personally, but I've definitely
He's the
seen you
goat.
around.
But him, it was mainly they combined with Harvard Rap. So Harvard Rap is like for me, I'll see a little something, then I'll screenshot it and look at it later. But mainly Harvard Rap is like, I guess that's like, it's kind of like not a club, but like that's what Harvard students like. They give out like free contracts and shit. It's like people that are going into
Yeah.
that field. They focus on
It's like free services,
Yeah,
right?
free
for
services.
like artists, like
Yeah,
law
sh-
services and things like
shit
that.
like that.
Yeah.
And then so they just combined and made used all their connections to make
Sure,
that shit happen
sure.
type shit.
And it's crazy because I didn't even know Lupe was teaching at MIT.
I didn't know that. When I heard that,
didn't
I
either.
was like,
Yeah, because I looked it up because I saw him come in with the MIT jacket, and I overheard someone say, "Oh yeah, he's teaching at MIT now," and I googled it. I'm like, "Oh yeah, he totally is."
I searched that shit after.
Yeah.
I was like, bro.
It's like I can't remember the exact name of the class he's teaching over there, but
Yeah,
it's some kind of like
he's-
rap theory.
Yeah,
class,
he said some
supposedly.
shit like that.
Yeah.
I was like,
It's pretty tight.
it was mad different.
Yeah, that's obvious. That's where we met, and it was
That's that.
super dope. Like I
Facts.
couldn't believe obviously that this was happening, something like that was happening in the city, and that we got to go to it. It was so cool, and and then it was really awesome. I thought the contrast to see someone like Lupe,
Who's already there?
industry mogul, been there, done that, right? Like been through it all,
Compared
and
to
then
Redvale.
Redvale being
Someone-
somebody that's on the upcoming, independent, things like that. So one of my first questions I had, just in general, I wanted to kind of hear what were your general takeaways from that experience, and what did you maybe take from it as an artist? Because I probably maybe took things a little bit differently
Yeah.
as a music manager and as a
Yeah.
podcaster and as a and more in the business side. How did you take that? What are some things that you took away from it?
So the first thing I'll say I dead took away was the freaking when Lupe started talking. I started not fearing AI, but I start out
Yo,
when
that shit
when
was
he said that shit, I was
crazy.
when he said that shit, I was like, bro,
we're all
for a week, I was just telling everyone, I was like, damn. Is there I was like, is this shit is there a point in this shit? Cause I what
I felt the same way for a little while.
No, cause I was
damn.
what the I never thought about that. And then
No.
after I was like, Lupe's a smart ass nigga. I would have never thought I'm smart, but I would never sit down and think something like that.
Yeah, the AI thing, it's tricky, man.
OD.
People on TikTok are kind of using it as a funny thing. They're
Yeah.
make me a song where Drake and Elon Musk fall in love,
Yeah.
and then they in this key with this tempo,
Yeah,
and then they
literally.
make it, and it's haha, funny. But then it's there's that other darker side to it.
People
that
can
Lupe-
you can dead at even the shit where you start saying the reason why everyone's buying their masters and shit because human music it gives me chills every time because I'm that shit's all them futuristic movies are dead ass right now.
Isn't it insane?
And people are not I'm telling you a robot takeover is about to happen, bro. And people are not they're not seeing the signs. We made 10,000 movies on this, bro. Bro, it's getting too because
too crazy.
it's getting too once after he said human music is gonna be the most valuable thing.
It's gonna be at a premium. Yeah, yeah.
That's why I'm damn,
It's kind of true though. Think about it now. A lot of the things that the ways in which people make music, not knocking anybody that does it. Obviously, so many artists do it, but a lot of things are these like we talked about earlier, presets and all these different loops. A lot of them are computer generated. It's and nothing bad about that. There's nothing wrong with it. But he and I didn't think of it this way. One of the quotes he had said that really stuck with me. He's like, "We've passed the point of no return already.
Yeah, that's
we
what
can't go
scared
back
me.
because we've passed the point of no
Yeah.
return already." And I think it's exactly the point in which you talked about a little earlier in this episode with that presets,
Yeah,
sort of
bro.
I
was
whatever
there,
year that was where we crossed that.
it was 20 presets started. I'll say the YouTube preset because shout out Q that Rude Boy, the Wave Monopoly. He was one of the pioneers on YouTube back in 2017.